Good morning everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be like a day in the life of marathon training. I'm on week 9 out of 13 training for Amsterdam Marathon, which is absolutely crazy because one, it feels like I've just started, but I'm well over halfway now, and two, it means that the marathon's actually creeping up and I'm still very far from being able to run 42 kilometers. So it's a little bit scary, but I've been putting in the work, I've been doing my training, I've been sorting out my nutrition. So I've just got to trust the process and trust in my ability. For today's run, I've actually got 30 kilometers, which is the second furthest run in my whole plan and the furthest run I've ever done. So I'm expecting it to take me about 3 hours, which is crazy. And I don't even want to think about how long that is on my feet, but that's this afternoon's job. This morning, I am gonna go and do a quick upper body session because I need to film for something. Then I've got a couple of meetings, a bit of work for Be Both because Be Both, which is my fitness app, just launched on Monday, which is super exciting. Some work for that, and then it's the run this afternoon. So I'm gonna make sure I'm fueling myself really properly up until then. First thing is I've just got up, so my morning supplements are always what I have straight away, and I have 2 sachets of Humantra electrolytes, and I really like these ones because they're more of like an everyday electrolyte and not just for sport. So they're not super salty basically. They're more for just like your everyday optimal hydration, gets rid of brain fog and headaches and things like that. So I have 2 of them. This is lychee flavour, which is my favourite. And then I'll also have creatine and beta-alanine, which are both for kind of like athletic performance and just endurance. So allowing you to work out more intensely for longer, for example in the gym, lift heavier for more reps, etc. So all of these are very kind of like performance supplements, I guess. And then for breakfast I've also got some overnight oats, which I'm so proud of myself because I think I said in the last vlog, like I've really been struggling with my nutrition during this marathon training block and just being able to eat enough. I haven't been eating enough intuitively, so I am backtracking my calories. And breakfast is always a really hard meal for me because I just don't have an appetite when I first wake up. So having my overnight oats prepped and ready to go is always like a game changer. So I need to just start doing it more, but I have done it last night because past Abby was thinking about this morning's Abby. So I've got white chocolate over oats. Oh my god guys, it's first thing in the morning, so forgive me that I can't talk. White chocolate, protein, overnight oats, and then I'm gonna add some Greek yogurt, banana, peanut butter, and that is me good to go. One more thing I'm going to do before heading to the gym is write down some of my goals in this notebook because, as I said, I've been feeling super unmotivated and it all starts with headspace, trying to get back on track, and there's certain things that I can't control. So I've got 3 runs a week, which is very heavy on the legs, so I can't control that I can only do 1 leg day a week. My runs are non-negotiable. If I don't get them done, I'm not going to be able to just wing a marathon, so I can't control that I've had to cut down to 1 leg day a week. I've only got half as much time to train legs, but what I can control is my mindset going into those sessions, how hard I push myself. Am I following a program? Am I implementing progressive overload? Am I actually trying? These are all things that I can control, and to be honest, I haven't really been trying. I've been going in this like half-assed mental state. I'll just pick lighter weights because I'm like, oh, I'll just go easy this week. But then that happens 4 weeks in a row, and then I'm feeling off, but it's because I'm not trying, I'm not pushing myself, I'm feeling weak, I've lost some muscle, just feeling overall pretty shit. So that is where mindset comes in. I need to be in the right mindset before I get to the gym. I need to not be half-assing it. I need to be intentional with my movements, intentional with my workouts. So that's why I want to write down some goals, because I feel like when you put pen to paper, it just makes things a lot more real. It helps you visualize it, and yeah, it helps you kind of internalize those thoughts and feelings. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to show you guys because it's personal, but then I'll be getting ready for the gym. Right, lunch is served. I've got 2 chicken fritters stuffed with 5 chicken sausages, some lettuce, and loads and loads of feta because that is my current obsession at the moment. But it's 12 o'clock and this is my last big meal before the big 30k run. I've got a meeting at 1 and then after that I'll be thinking about heading out, so maybe like
2 hours until I leave, which is, I'm starting to get a little bit nervous now, but it'll be fine. I ran into one of my friends at the gym this morning and she said that all the PTs are off doing like a 40-mile walk today, and they got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So if they're doing that, I can get this run done. So I'm gonna enjoy this, sit down, chill for a bit, have my meeting, and then I'll see you guys ready for the 30k.
Hello.
Hello, alright.
Yeah, how are you? It is 30-kilometre run time, which is absolutely insane, and I'm slightly terrified, so I'm not going to stay and chat for too long because I'll psych myself out and then I just won't be able to get it done. But I can do this, like, I'm capable. I did 26 the other week on a treadmill. I can do 30 outside. I'm just thinking of it as 3 times 10k. 10k 3 times. I can manage that. I'm just having a chocolate squares bar for a bit of pre-run energy, and then in my vest I've got like 6 or 7 gels, which is probably overkill, but better to be safe than sorry. So I've got these My Protein orange flavour ones from My Protein. I think I just said that twice, but they're 25 grams of carbs and they taste really nice, so definitely recommend if you're looking for some gels. And then I've also got like 1 tube bottle thing of water, and I don't know if I should run 15 kilometres away and 15 back, or do loops around where I live, because in my head I just feel like if I run really far away, like I feel like I'm gonna get stuck out there. So I don't know if it's better to just do loops. Does that make sense to anyone else? Like, I just feel like 15 kilometres away, I don't want to end up 15 kilometres away from my house in case I don't do the run, but I should be telling myself that I will do the run and there's no possibility that I'm going to not finish the run. Does that make sense? Anyway, I'm gonna warm up. Warming up for a run is very, very important. Warm up, get out there, and just, yeah, I'm not thinking about it anymore. See you guys on the run.
Okay, I'm 3k in, so just gonna do that 10 more times, but I'm listening to a podcast, which is definitely one of my top tips for long runs, is listen to a podcast or an audiobook, like something that's gonna keep you engaged for hours, and then use music for more like when you need a quick kick, like during intervals or like faster runs or something like that. I'm 19k in now, so about 2/3 of the way, and to be fair, it's gone quite quickly so far, but my legs are definitely starting to get a bit sore, especially like when I'm running the other way. So I'm running loops, and when I'm running that way there's a really bad headwind, so legs are definitely feeling a bit tired, but 10k left, I can do this.
I just ran 30 kilometres. I was on my feet for 3 hours, well, like 2 hours and 58 minutes to be exact, but I just did that. Like, I'm actually so proud of myself, because recently I feel like I have been putting myself down a bit and saying, like, you're doing all this marathon training but you haven't got any faster, like you're not improving, and I'm just being a bit negative, but like, there's no way in hell I would have been able to run 30 kilometres even a few weeks ago. So it is just proof that when you show up and you do the sessions and you put in the work, that, you know, all these tiny small improvements do lead to progress. So like, I'm just really, really pleased with myself, to be honest. Like, the sun was shining. It was definitely quite hard because it was so hot and it was a bit windy. I don't know if I did take a clip of the wind. Very windy, which was hard, very hot. I did have to stop in the pub to refill my water at some point, but overall, like, I felt good, and that's definitely put me in a better like mindset leading up to the marathon. So yeah, super duper pleased. I'm gonna stretch now. Now the focus is on recovery. Obviously, I've done a really long, intense run. My joints hurt, my muscles hurt. I need to make sure I'm recovering properly so that I'm fit to do my next runs and my gym sessions, and my body's actually adapting to this stress that I'm putting on it. So number one thing is gonna be a quick stretch, then shower, then food, focus on carbs and protein. I'll probably have like a protein shake first with some like carb powder in, just because that's quick, and then I'll make a proper meal after. Then obviously I'm gonna have a huge dinner later, a proper mobility stretch later, and just a really chill evening, because I feel like I'm gonna be exhausted tonight and it's gonna be a very, very early night for me. So I'm gonna go stretch, have a shower, see you guys in a bit. It is 10 to 9 and dinner is served. I've got a giant bowl of cheesy tuna pasta and my second Pepsi Max of the day, and this is actually my first day back tracking my calories, And because, as I said, like I've been struggling to eat enough, just eating intuitively, so I'm tracking so I can know for certain that I'm on track and eating enough. And after I've had this meal, I'll be at 2,700 calories, and then macros 145 grams protein, 385 grams carbs, and 62 grams of fat. So all in all, a very good day of eating. And as soon as I've had this, I'm going straight to bed because I am understandably exhausted. And also, I feel like something that a lot of people neglect in marathon training, hybrid training, just the gym, just life in general, is sleep, and how important sleep is for your recovery and your progress, because sleep is when your body is recovering and adapting to the stress that you're putting it under in your training sessions. So in order to come back stronger and better and ready, fighting fit for that next session, you do need a good night's sleep. So by the time I've washed up, it's probably going to be about 9:30, we're going to say, and I'll head to bed. So yeah, I'm going to switch off, sign off the vlog here. And so I hope you enjoyed this little insight into my day of marathon training. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again for the next one.